Brandon said it was a very uncharacteristic game. They made you do a lot of uncharacteristic things. What do you think it was that Washington was doing that kind of made you guys maybe play outside of what you've been doing so far this season?
Well, they're a good defense, especially up front. They're a great defensive line. I can't speak for the defense, but offensively, I think, we had our opportunities and we just did not capitalize. We had a lot of mistakes. They made plays when they needed to. And we didn't. So I think, we've been great at ball security and taking care of the football. I had some turnovers, and it feels like everybody kind of took turns making mistakes, myself included. So, it's a good opportunity to go watch the tape, learn from it, and get ready for next week.
Lane wouldn't place any.
Just better than this. That you guys were better than what you played today, and that it was a missed.
Well, yeah, of course. I think that we had our opportunities. We had big plays there. We turned the ball over. Everybody kind of. It felt like the whole team kind of had their plays here and there, and I think we're a much better team than what we put forth today, and looking forward to making improvements and getting better from it.
Lane wouldn't place any kind of blame on the officiating, said you guys shot yourselves in the foot too many times, but is it deflating at all when some of those calls are made, kind of, especially in the times that they were made in this game?
I think I've never been one to give the officials that much credit, and I'm not going to. I think they have an incredibly hard job as it is. The bottom line is we had our opportunities. If we take care of the chances we have, that game's not in that situation there at the end. So, no, I don't think anything, would be fair to put anything on the officials. We got to control what you can control, and we did not do a good job of that today, and that has nothing to do with the officials.
A.J. Brown said that he's happy that this 17-0 stuff is over with. Can that be a distraction for a team?
I don't know. I kind of wish it was still going on. I mean, I see what AJ's saying, and I understand. I really try my best to not pay attention to any of that stuff and just focus on each week, each practice, each day. So I don't think it makes that big of a difference. You just got to go out there. You got to, prepare. You got to be ready to play, and we did not do a good job today. And credit to Washington. They played an incredible game. I think they've been a far improved team. I know that their owner gets a lot of bad rap, but they got good coaches. They have good players, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So they played a great game, and they beat us today.
In the broader context, when you are a winning team, when you have a loss like this, what's the best way for a team to handle this moving forward? Focus on your performance, or look at the big picture and say, hey, we're a good team. Let's not wallow in this loss.
I mean, whether you're a good team or a bad team, you can't wallow. You got to move on. You got to just learn from it, right? Everybody out here had plays that they could have made. And I had a play right at the end on a trap block on one of our last drives where I didn't block the linebacker very well. If I do that, we start off 10 yards and that drive gets going. And everybody has that kind of play that happened today. And all you can try and do is make sure that you're more prepared and ready for that situation if it arises again. Nick talks about this all the time. You can't make the same mistakes twice. You can't, let other mistakes compound or continue to happen. And that's what you have to do. That's what you have to approach it as. We know we're a good team, but even if it's not even about that, it's just about trying to make the corrections, improve, and be prepared for our next week. So, and I'm a firm believer in this league, from the top to the bottom. Most teams that lose, your feeling should be that you lost the game. You could have won it if you guys would have done better, if you would have played better, if you would have made less mistakes. And we didn't do a good job today.
After the game, what were you and Jalen talking about?
I mean, we're going over, just going over the game, going over different situations. We had a lot of opportunities on offense to close that game out or be better. And I think I talked to Jalen, talked to AJ, talked to the line. I mean, I think whenever you lose or things didn't go your way, or you want to try and address those things as quickly as possible to when it happened. You know, if you wait even just the 24 hours, you know, it's remarkable how much less fresh it is in your mind. You know, I think it's important to have discussions almost right away with guys. You know, what happened. We do it on the bench, we do it on the field, we do it after the game. I know I want to do a part of that because I want to make sure that I fully understand what everybody was thinking in the moment, so that, you know, we're better prepared the next time we're in those situations.
In those first 8 games, you guys were plus 15 in turnovers. Yeah. Did you think that was sustainable, or did you think there was going to be a regression?
Well, look, no, we're not always going to be plus 3 every single game. You know, that doesn't excuse what happened today. You know, we got to take care of the football. So I think even with the turnovers, we had opportunities to win the game. We just didn't execute. So, you know, and we got gifted an early one from the defense. So, you know, we could have done a lot of things better offensively. The turnovers are obviously a part of that, but, you know, there's a lot of things up front. I mean, everybody has a lot of things to improve from today.
I just got to capitalize. You know, limited time during the first half. Second half, we had times, you know, we had chances to win this game, and we didn't do it. So, yeah, man, this one stings, especially just because it's a division opponent. But we had plenty of chances to win this game, and didn't do it.
AJ was saying that it's kind of good not to be talking about 17-0 anymore. Is that kind of a silver lining here, do you think, or how do you feel about that?
No, I don't give about any of that. I don't care. My job is to one play at a time, run block or pass block. So all the other stuff is just distractions to me. I feel like for all of us. So you know, moving forward, I feel like teams are going to try to attack us in a similar fashion, and yeah, we just got to capitalize when we get the chances.
Even good teams lose games, lose ugly ways. How do you think these guys are going to respond? Players in this locker room.
Oh, we'll respond. You know, we got some good teams coming up. The coach has kind of been re-energized, so you know, you can learn a lot from losses. You know, we've lost plenty around here the past few years, but you know, with those losses, we've learned and grown from it. So that's what I expect us to do.
What do you learn from this one? What do you take away from this?
It's little things. It all turns down to, you know, ball security. Like I said, we had plenty of chances to win this game. There's nobody to blame. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Limited snaps in the first half, but, you know, what can you do?
Is it hard to get some kind of tempo or rhythm when you're on the field kind of that infrequently early in the game?
I mean, every game's different. Not every game is going to be perfect, well balanced. Like I said, we had plenty of chances there in the second half to win this game, and y'all saw it. Everybody else saw it. So we just didn't do it.
Did you feel like you didn't play a game in the first? And you guys had the ball for 7 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't much. Like I said, man, it's just one of those weird games. Not every game's going to be the same, but when you're out there, you got to capitalize. And we had our chances to capitalize, and we didn't. You know, had some big plays, and you know, let it slip through our hands.
How much do you think the officials affected what happened in the fourth quarter?
And not really. I mean, you go back and look at it, we shot ourselves in the foot. You know, there's a couple plays you like to have back, but at the end of the day, man, this is a loss, and you got to learn from it. And you know, hats off to Washington, man. They came to play.
You know what? Today, I'm just giving credit to Washington. They put us in some positions where, you know, we did some uncharacteristic things, but no, credit to them. They came out and played one of these games that I wish I could have that call back, but at the end of the day, we wish we could have a bunch of calls back. But you know what? They won. It was, you know, for me, I just want to make up for it by what I do next week, how I respond. So I'm going to take that one on the chin. Of course, we are going to just flush it and move on, but I'm definitely going to take that one and make sure, you know, next time, you know, I don't let the team down in a situation like that.
Did the refs give you any kind of explanation for why they called it?
No, you know, we can't put the refs, we can't put the game in the refs' hands. So in that position, I just got to know, just, you know, if he go down, you know, it's okay. I mean, for me, I was just hustling to the play, just trying to make sure he was down and just trying to get off the field. But
did you see him go down, or were you trying?
You know what? I was just trying to touch him down, because you know, it just looked like he was gonna get up. You know what I'm saying? But you just never know. But that's on me. I'm on that one. It's on me.
DG, obviously you guys didn't play your best game. Is this one of those ones that you want to learn from it, or you just want to forget it because it looks like it's a blip?
You know what? We want to learn from it, and we just want to make sure that we remember this feeling, because we only gonna lose if we beat ourselves. And so we was out there. Washington came out; they came ready to play, and so that's all. I'm gonna give all credit to them because they made us really, earn it today. And so for us, for them, it's credit to them, and so I'm ready to see how we bounce back from this, and I know we're gonna bounce back. I'm already ready just to get to work.
Usually pretty good on third downs this season. Tonight was a different story. Was there any reason?
You know what? First and second down, we wasn't as good on this game, and 100 and some yards rushing, not good enough, as you know. But I just know that we're gonna come back, getting ready for Indy.
The play differential was unbelievable. They ran almost twice as many plays as you guys. Is there a point where the defense is just gassed?
You know what? We can say so many different things, but we gotta get out the field as a defense, and if we don't stop them on first and second down, or get negative plays, or at least do better on first and second down, third and short, they're gonna convert every time, and that's how it was. It just was little stuff that we were just doing, and I just know that we gonna bounce back. I ain't worried about it. I'm just more sick that I let the team down in the moment, but I'm gonna get over that. But credit to Washington, though. They came out and played hard. We know divisional game every week is a new week, so them guys came back ready to play, and they got the dub.
2 weeks in a row that offenses have stayed committed to the run game.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's going to happen against you guys? Because
that's going to happen for sure. That's going to happen for sure until we stop it. And so I'm ready. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it on. That's just kind of like the attitude you got to have, because you ain't gonna be perfect in every game, but I know that's one thing that's an attitude. And so we just gotta keep building that attitude, not worry about what we can't control. Let's fix what we can't control, and just get ready for the next one.
This game was uncharacteristic in a lot of ways. You mentioned that earlier. Was there anything specific that they were doing that you felt like defensively you guys were really struggling with today?
Just the run game, not knocking them back. They was getting more, push. You know what I'm saying? And you got to knock running backs back. You got to knock them back. You can't let them go forward. And I think that's what it was for the most part. First, second down, we gotta make sure we're knocking them back. And so I just know that once we watch the film, once we talk about it, we're gonna get it fixed. And I just know that people are gonna run that until we stop it.
Did you on the penalty? It looked like you were trying to slow down.
I was just trying to put my hands on him. I kept my head out of it. But at the end of the day, if he declares himself down, that's what it is. And when you run into the quarterback, man, you're just trying to get him down at the end of the day, because you're just trying to make sure that he don't make a play on you. And so that's me. That's on me. And I'm going to own that one and just move on after that.
I don't want to stun him when people are saying 17-0, because like I said, it's the NFL. It's like it's a lot of teams, man. That's a talent team, man. Anything can happen. These are grown men playing a professional game, so anything can possibly happen at any given time. But I'm glad it happened right now, instead of the one we really need. But yeah, I ain't care about no 17. I was just trying to go win the game. That's all I've been thinking about. Trying to be the best on the field that I possibly can. Do everything I can help the team win. So yeah.
Is there something to be said for that? Like you said, it happening now. Now you guys are angry, and
yeah. I'm not gonna be angry. I'm not an angry guy. I'm a happy guy. So, but I can just say I go out there, correct my mistakes, as in look at film, see what I did wrong, see what kind of adjustments I need to be making, because I think they had a great game plan against us as a whole defense, and definitely especially me on the defensive corner side, because McClain had caught a good ball on me, and I don't like that. He caught a good ball though.
You talking about that deep ball?
Yeah, that deep ball.
Was that just a?
That was you could tell as in him. That was a smart play by him, because he made a me as a player, what I like to steal and make plays on. He kind of countered that, and that's why I said that was a good in-game adjustment, because I know the first fade ball I got, me and Chauncey made a play back there on it in the end zone, came back again, but he gave me a nice little inside release and stacked me, because I was thinking of a different route, like a curl, maybe a dig or something like that, and he kept it going, so I'm like, okay, and so and then he did it again when Chauncey caught the pick, so I'm like, okay, he made a little nice adjustment on me, so I got to be better at that in-game adjustment.
And
they kept playing great ball. If you don't play good ball in this league, you don't protect the ball, like, it's going to be hard to beat anybody.
So when you have a game like that, you come back and go, hey, this is a reminder that we have to do the right things?
I mean, we always had the reminder, but, you know, it's definitely, you know, eye-opening, you know. You know, that's like I said in the week, like, you got to be humble in this league, and you got to work, and you got to go out and prove it every week, so.
What was your vantage point on the Dallas fumble?
I don't want to make any excuses. You know, I think, you know, they played better than us tonight. You know, and that happens sometimes, man. And it's just all about how you respond. I know guys got long faces, but me personally, of course I want to win, but not all this 17-0 over with. Like, you know, now we're gonna wake up and how you gonna respond? You know, man. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a game that we love to play, and sometimes you get hit in the mouth, and then how you respond, man? It comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do you think you'll respond to
this
team?
You know, I hope we respond. We get back up and start fighting back. You know, and I feel like we will. We got good teammates in this locker room, a lot of vets. You know, so.
Is that something that's part of it that you guys heard? Oh, 17-0, perfect season for a couple weeks now.
No, I definitely, you know, like I said, it's basically how you perceive the media. You know, the media got his own life of his own, and we got to have our own life inside the locker room. And we can't let what goes on outside of the locker room get in here. And I'm not saying that's just what the case was, but, you know, when you winning and, you know, you don't want to judge nobody when things going good. You want to judge a man when he's back against the wall and how you respond. Like I keep saying, like, man, this shit is a part of it, man. Like today, like I had one catch for 7 yards. Like, that's just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just how you gonna respond. I know how I'm gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely motivated. You know, and I know this team gonna bounce back. You know, it's a part of the game. You don't go out and play your best ball against whoever we play. It could be the worst team in the league. They could beat you. And tonight, they were better. This is what it was.
AJ, what's that with the fumble that you guys kind of uplifted him up on the sideline?
Share once again, like, it's one of them things, like, it's just one of the bad days at the office, you know. And once again, you know, I was just trying to tell Quest, like, man, it's all right, man. Like, it's on you. You know, it been going downhill early on. Like, it ain't on you. You know, you try to make a play, you made a play, and they made a better play. You know, they professionals too. I hope anybody didn't think like we were invincible or anything. Like, you know, we human, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was that play like kind of depictive of the game? Like, that was a game-saving catch that turned into a game-changing fumble.
Yeah, man. I think when this league, if you only get so many opportunities to win, you know. And I think that was probably like the last opportunity. We gave the game away so many times, over and over again, and still had an opportunity. But I think that last one, that just kind of gave the game away and just was close.
It seemed like you had the ball like 6 minutes in the first half. How frustrating is that to be parked on the sideline for that amount of time? And does it make it tough to get into a rhythm?
You know, I rolled my ankle real early, so I'm just trying to adjust. And you know, it happens like that. And I know, like, for me, I know I got to get healthy and do what I do. But I was just trying to play and still be effective. You know what I'm saying? But it goes like that. And
how's that ankle feeling?
We don't really discuss injuries, but you know, I'll be good. You know, it happens, man. You know, yeah. Look, if you're expecting me to have a frown or be down, I'm not, because that's not who I am. Like, you know, because I'm gonna bounce back, and we gonna bounce back. It's just what it is.
What do you think it is about the personalities in this locker room, the leadership on this team, that makes you confident that you'll be able to learn from this one or flush this one, however you approach it, and just kind of move on?
Because you got guys like me, guys in my room. We're not gonna let this happen. We're not gonna soak around. Like, in reality, I give myself 48 hours to soak if something happens to me. I'm not even giving myself 48 hours. Like, this is a game that we love to play. All right, we didn't do pretty good today. All right, there's tomorrow. And we're going to clean it up. We're going to learn from it. And that's just what it is. I mean,